So you were pretty disciplined for a 9-year-old to be able
Yes.
to handle your studies and run a business. And let's flat out call it a business because that's what you were doing.
But I didn't know it was like a business. Because for me, it was like a hobby. And how that turned out is, and Highness Bit, if you're watching, hola. um, when I moved to middle school, it became so much. And whenever I wouldn't post, they would like, post now, post now. Why haven't you posted? It's been 2 hours. La la la. Why haven't you posted? Why haven't you la la? It became so like it was. I instead of enjoying it, it became like, oh my god, I'm stressing. Like I haven't posted because I'm at school. Because then, like it wasn't the same as in elementary, where I would be. I don't know. Middle school became a little more tough on me because you have more classes, you have to be rotating, all that stuff. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't have time for this anymore. I began hanging out more with my friends. We go to the mall. I want to be with them, la la la. So I was like, I think I'm gonna give it away. So I reached out to another friend who's from like the editing community, which is Nesfit, and I gave it to him. I gave him the whole account.
You could have sold it to them, right?
Exactly. So Nesfit, you could have told me I could have sold it to you.
Wait, the ripple is wait, I lost a good amount of money.
Exactly.
When did you realize that?
Oh, it was not even until okay, so this is what happened. Nesfit gave it or sold it to another guy. And then he made it his own personal account.
Using your
Right.
face
Yes.
and all the hard
Yeah.
work you
So
did.
he deleted everything off from me. Oh, what the reason why I gave it to him is because I wanted him to keep on posting for like keep it alive. There's a community there that wants content, all that stuff. And
So, what was so big about it? Do you think it was because of the time that you did it? I mean, at that time, because you were 9, I don't wanna do the math, but what year was that more or less? I mean,
like 2010,
so was this a time when people were
9,
just getting into
2009.
editing videos and you think maybe that's why it was so popular? Like, why or if you were to do that today, would it be as popular?
Mm,
You understand my question? Like,
I think it would. But let me tell you why. I was very consistent. Like I would be posting every hour. I would be on top of it. If anyone had a question, I would be like, "Tick, tick." Like they were my number one,
yeah, yeah.
you know? And it was crazy because I would even like I remember when I was like a child, my mom would tell me, ya duerman, se les voy a quitar el iPod y que la la la. And she will take our devices away.
Yeah.
Because I have a brother, he's 21, but he's not interested within the editing and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But he would take our devices away and all that stuff, and I would go, or sometimes I would send my brother and be like, please, 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 can you go get my iPod, please, please, please. And he would go into the monster, he would get the iPod, and then I would stay up until like 3 a.m. just like editing and having everything ready for the next day.
But an iPod or an iPad?
It was an iPod. I would do everything on an iPod.
I didn't even know you could do that on an iPod.
Like that's what my so when I finally told my best friends, I was like, you guys, I have like this.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah. They were like, you do everything off from that iPod?
That's crazy.
Because it was like a little screen. Like it was the yeah. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, that's all I could do.
So once you got rid of it, was that it? Did you
Right.
never saw it again, never did anything like that again? Okay, finally, so I can get into work. The lull, did you get it? No, go ahead.
Um, it's so funny because thinking about it today, they go along. And it's so crazy because
You
that's
mean
the
like
thing.
you could have done both? Is that what
No, no, no. I mean, like the editing when I was younger, and now where Instagram has evolved now, and TikTok, and the editing and videos and all that stuff, and where the media is now, like it helped me. Or without me knowing, at 9, I was already kind of like pursuing the career I wanted to do today. You know?
do you ever regret giving it up?
Yes, all the time. Because I'm like, I sit like that guy switched it to his own Instagram account.
Yeah.
Personal account.
But wait, was he doing the same stuff or
No, like more like personal, yeah, personal life. Like he deleted all my hard work. He deleted it all, and he made it his own personal account. So now he has like of course he has built even more following, and he posts like his stuff and all that stuff. And mhm.
Okay, so I mean, a lot of people obviously know you because of your modeling, your competitive days and pageants and things like that. When did that make its way into the mix? Like, when did you start to realize, you know what, I think I want to be in front of the camera now? When did that happen?
Okay, Snapchat came into play when I was in middle school, right? And I would always be okay, that I gave the account away, la la la. Snapchat came into play. I would always be like at school with the doggy filter, the surrender, like the flowers and all that stuff. I would always be like using those filters. And even my friends, I remember sometimes like, Marcela, stop it. Why are you always with like taking videos of yourself all the time? And me back then, sometimes I would get hurt because I mean, I was in middle school, that's when you're so vulnerable to like other people's opinions and all that stuff. I mean, you're still trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like, who you are, and all that stuff. And they would tell me that, so I would like be like, put it away, but then put it back up again because I loved it, you know. And it's so crazy because when I was in middle school, I was kind of like already foreshadowing who I am today. I love being on camera, and back then it would be on a Snapchat filter, but today is like on bigger screens and on bigger like pageant systems as well. From there, I kind of knew I liked it. My aunts, they all saw that I loved it. Mis tías, they've always been part of like Club de Leones in Laredo, and they've done like charity nonprofit organization. Club de Leones, it's like Lions Club.
Okay.
It's a nonprofit organization. They've always helped the community and all that stuff. My grandpa, he was like a founder, director back then. So he always, yeah, after the Leones. So he has always like helped nonprofit organizations. He was like the director or something like that. I don't want to be wrong. So he would always be doing nonprofit organizations. And back then, they still do it, like a crowning moment. So which is like La Reina del Club de Leones, La Reina de esto, La Reina del otro. So all of my aunts have been through it,
Yeah.
like from my mom's side.
Gotcha.
My mom even went through it. So when they started seeing that I like being on cameras and all stuff, they were like, ¿por qué tú no? So that's when
How old were you?
I was already like 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 17. And they signed me up for El Baile Blanco y Negro in Laredo, which I competed in. Oh, right, but that came after. Before that, I did Giovanni, but I was so young. I was like 16, 17.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, that was for my first time. And same thing.
Okay, well, continue.
No. I did Giovanni. I was so young. I saw the casting went live on Instagram. They were posting on their socials, and I was like, okay, why not? So I submitted a random photo of myself, like just like a very casual photo and like a close-up photo of myself. And I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna get it anyway. So it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, Ruben, when I submitted my application,
Giovanni is a designer.
Right. It's a designer, it's an international brand.
So you saw this on they were
On their social media.
Okay.
They were opening a casting.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let me send in my photos. What do I have to lose anyways? My parents didn't know this again. Que siempre habla las cosas y dice, ¿por qué no los dices?
Have you done a crowning or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So then I sent them in. They were like, congratulations, Marcela, you've advanced into the second round. And I was like, okay, what's the second round? I needed to send in more information. I needed to choose like a time where they could meet me through Zoom.
Yeah.
They wanted to interview me and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta tell my parents now. I'm gonna have a meeting.
That talk with them about telling them everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I met with them. They asked me for like, okay, model, all that stuff. They met me and they were like, you're so bubbly, like your personality. And I advanced into round 3. And there they told me, we'll see you in Atlanta soon. No, we'll see you soon. That's what they told me. Yeah. And I was like, what do you... I kind of like never imagined that we'll see you soon was like, we'll see you soon,
It was kind of like an up in the air, like, see you soon. Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
But that actually meant like, we'll see you soon,
Yeah.
So it's like 3 weeks went by and I received the email again. Congratulations, you've been chosen as a semi-finalist. You'll be going to Atlanta. Everything will be paid for. You're going to be modeling for us. Only 25 girls were chosen out of the whole country. And I was one of them at 17. I was like...
Did you have any experience modeling?
Not really. I had done fashion shows, but here in Laredo, like nothing big like out of Laredo. And I had done photo shoots and all those kind of events. I've always liked like the singing. Back then when I was younger, my parents would throw me like a birthday party every year. And I would always ask the one that will be hosting, like the party, ¿cómo se llama? La animadora de la fiesta. Sí, DMC, ajá. De que yo quiero cantar, yo quiero cantar. So I would always make everyone like look at me and just like pay attention to me while I sing Rebelde.
I'm realizing that everything came together pretty quick, Marcela, because you're talking about you're already 17 at this point, and there's still a lot of things that you've accomplished since then. By the way, we're talking to Marcela Delgado on Made in Laredo. She's our first guest. Made in Laredo is a production of the Computer Shop Laredo, and we're happy to have Marcela. We're talking about her career, which has been a rather short one, but a really successful one already.